Okay, the last final little bit of this chapter. And this chapter, if it seems a little more user-friendly, that's good because mostly it's what does this term mean and putting it in some context. But we were talking about this concept of punctuated equilibrium, and both of these general topics or general theories have their supporters and their detractors, and I think both of them probably happen for certain species. But we definitely have had mass extinctions, and we've definitely had times in where we've had meteors strike, we've had changes in temperature, etc. So this rapid change idea has its followers because of that, but also the gradual change model. There are some species that haven't changed over eons. So this gradual change model also has its place. The rates with which species change vary based on what you're looking at. So that's further supporting the idea that both of those, the gradual and the punctuated, have their place. Punctuated pattern in fossil records from labs suggest that speciation can be rapid. For example, with this one, with the sunflower, it originated from two other sunflower species. And what we're talking about, you've probably seen this, and it looks kind of like a sunflower, but this is a flower that can actually live in very, very extreme temperatures and lack of water. So that isn't something we necessarily associate with a sunflower. Certainly none of the ones that I grow, they all need to be watered all the time. But this particular hybridization is able to adapt and has done it pretty fast. Generally, the intervals between some speciation events can range from about 4,000 years. Yes, we're still talking about a long period of time. 4,000 years to 40 million years for some beetles. And so the average in terms of speciation is about 6.5 million years. So it is over an incredible amount of time that we see this happening. Finally, the idea of macroevolution, and this, remember, this whole chapter was about the origin of species, is the cumulative effect of not only speciation, so not only time, but extinction events. And we'll talk about some of those extinction events in the next chapter. They have isolated about 5 different major events. So that those major extinction events, you can think of that as the punctuated, or adding to the punctuated anyway, but the sum total of all this information together gives us macroevolution. And I'm sorry I couldn't get this all on the last one, but that's the end of this one, and it's just very short, which is always nice to have a short one.